Appropriate behavior in public settings is an important and valuable social skill. Misbehaving or interfering with others' participation or involvement during an assembly is inappropriate and reflects negatively on you. Appropriate behavior shows self-control and respect.
Also, assemblies are time for community members to visit WMS. There are additional respectful behaviors you should be aware of for the Veterans Day Assembly. Today, we will review those behaviors with you so you can demonstrate your maturity. WMS expects you to be on your best behavior from the moment you leave your classroom. You will walk in an orderly fashion to the gym with your teacher.
Once you have found your seat in the bleachers, please stay quiet because the assembly is about to begin.
As you sit and wait, watch for the presentation of the colors, the U.S. flag. The presentation of the colors is when the flag bearers will march in line with the U.S. flag and place it in the stand. When the color guard is presenting the flag, you will be instructed to stand. As the flag bearers present the colors, everyone stands quietly and faces the flag. You will remain silent and stand at attention until you are told to take your seat. You will not take your seat until the color guard retreats.
You will be invited to say the Pledge of Allegiance. You are to remain respectful during the recitation of the pledge. You are not required to state the pledge, but you need to remain standing and respectful. One of the first music pieces performed is our national anthem. When the national anthem is played, please stand still, listen, and have hands to your sides or your right hand over your heart.
Sometimes during an assembly, there will be a performance by the choir, band, or orchestra. Throughout the selections, look at the performers. Listen attentively. This means that you should not make any distracting movements or noises. And remember to smile at the performers.
It is extremely important to stay as quiet as possible during a concert, as it is a sign of respect for the performers. A quiet performance hall is as important to a musician as a clean, empty canvas would be to a painter.
While the music is playing, be attentive to the performers. Please do not talk, sing along, hum, or yell, or keep a beat with a body part during a performance. Stay in your seat until the end of the performance. Applaud at the end of the song only. This is when the conductor's arms are down. Applauding is something you do with your hands, not with your mouth.
If you do not enjoy the selection of music or the way that it is performed, you should still show respect and appreciation. If you especially enjoy a selection, a soloist, or an overall performance, your applause will naturally be longer and more enthusiastic. It is not appropriate to whistle or shout out other words.
The final musical performance of the assembly is a selection that features songs from each of the armed services. If your family member has served in any branch of the armed forces, please stand when that branch is called out. Continue to stand until the next branch is called. It is appropriate to applaud for service and family members as they stand up when their service branch is played. An appropriate response at the conclusion of the musical selection is applause.
In closing, the colors will be retired. You will be asked to stand and remain at attention until the flag leaves the room.
We know you will represent WMS with maturity.
We know you will honor the veterans with your behavior throughout the ceremony.